What's up guys, it's ATFreak94 here, coming at you with a new Call of Duty Infinite Warfare video. If you enjoy, hit that like and subscribe button, leave a comment below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Hey guys, I got some uplink gameplay for you on Infinite Warfare. I was actually pretty surprised and excited that you can play uplink on Infinite Warfare, because I didn't even know you could play. I thought it was only on like Black Ops 3 or something, but I got a little excited when I found uplink on Infinite Warfare, so I was like, hey, let's give it a shot, and I liked it. I do prefer the uplink on Black Ops 3 because it's a little better, but it is fun on Infinite Warfare, so kudos to Infinity Ward for that. But I had a lot of fun on this, and it was really cool. I'm just playing against bots. I mean, I know, it's just bots, and it's not like online play, and online play is a lot more fun because, you know, there's different levels of people, like people who are really good, and there's people who really suck and all that, but and plus when you play online you can like rank up and like just get levels for your guns and all that shit. But I've said in previous videos that my internet has been really shitty, and it really has been really shitty, so I'm sorry about that. But I do enjoy playing against bots from time to time, because it's a really good way to practice. I mean, some people ask other people, how do you get so good at Infinite Warfare or just Call of Duty in general? And I tell them I'm not the best Call of Duty player in the world, but I mean, I don't feel like I'm the worst, but it's just, I just tell them, like, you could do custom games and you could just like totally practice. It's a good way to practice. I feel like uplink is a really cool game mode to practice on, especially against bots, because it's kind of a fast-paced game, but it's also slow. It's not like your regular team deathmatch. You're not relying on kills to win the game. You're just relying on an objective, like with your team working together to get the satellite drone to the objective uplink station, which is pretty fun. It's kind of like a game of football or something like that ish, or rugby, but with guns. You know, it's like when you use a gun, you kill the person with a satellite carrier, or kill the satellite carrier. You get the ball. It's like, I call it a ball. It's like when they drop it in like football or something like that, and it's a fumble, and you pick it up and take it and try to score a touchdown, quote unquote. But yeah, I put the bots on mixed levels, like mixed difficulty, because I feel like it's the closest thing that you're gonna get to online play. Because if you put it on veteran or like hardened or anything, it's pretty difficult because they're all veteran. But if you put it on mixed, they could be like recruit, veteran, or just hardened. Just a mixed difficulty of bots, and I feel like that's the closest thing you're going to get to online play, because, you know, there's always going to be people who are really good at the game on the opposite team, but there's also going to be people that you can kill like 50 times a game, if you know what I mean. I highly encourage playing uplink because it is really fun, and it's not your typical team deathmatch, like I said in the previous clip, but it is really fun. I do enjoy playing it. I mean, I do play a team deathmatch from time to time too, but it's just, team deathmatch is so like, team deathmatch is just like one of those things that you always play, so you just want, there's like no objective really to it. It's just like, oh, you're gonna spawn in a game and then just go kill somebody. There's no like, I mean, there is a skill to that, but I mean, playing uplink, there's actually a skill too. Like, you need to have like a fast reaction time to people like coming at you with, like, you know, a ball in their hand or something like that, and they're always going to be, or the opposite team's going to always guard their ball carrier, so you gotta like kill all of them and like get the person killed that is carrying the drone, because if you don't, they're going to score a point. So you're kind of looking out for two things at the same time, like a ball carrier or the drone carrier, and also like people just trying to shoot you when you're carrying the ball at the same time. Like I've said in a previous episode of my Black Ops 3 videos, I said that Uplink is actually a really intense game mode to play because it's just really fun, but it's really fast paced because everybody is trying to rush towards one ball and you're just trying to get it before the opposite team does, and when they get it, you're just like killing the shit out of all of them, and then you get the ball and then you get wrecked. So it's pretty fun. And like I said in those videos, I use an SMG because it's something lightweight, because you're going to be running back and forth, especially when when your team gets it and you're like all the way in your spawn and you're running towards them to help them and all that shit. And then when the opposite team gets it, you're rushing towards them when you're in your spawn trying to get the ball back, and you're just like, holy shit, this is like fast paced, because you're trying to rush towards the ball all at the same time. Yeah. I've said that many times, but I'm trying to encourage the fact that it's true. I mean, you're just like rushing all at the ball, and it gets intense, but it's kind of like an adrenaline rush, if you know what I mean. But you're just like, oh shit, let's go get the ball. But at one point, it gets to that point. It's weird, but it gets to that point to where your teammates won't do shit, and you're just like, come on, you guys gotta go get that. Especially when you die, you're trying to respawn and all that shit. And then when the opposite team gets the ball and they're rushing towards your uplink station, trying to score themselves a point, and they score, and you're like, what the hell, guys, why didn't you stop them? Especially since like they're bots. There's actually sometimes that they'll just sit there in your spawn and just camp. It's like, good job that you guys are camping, but I mean, come on, can you at least defend our goal line? Like, that's happened many times in some gameplay that I have and all that, and it's like, come on, dude. And we're here just sitting at a score of 7-0. I think I set it to like 10 points total, and because I feel like 10 points for 10 minutes a round is like the best time limit, because there was one time that I accidentally put it to unlimited time, and oh my god, and I actually set the bots to veteran and all that, and like we couldn't score a point. We were playing for like 22 minutes or so, and the score was still 0-0, and I was like, oh my god, this is taking forever. I finally just said screw it, and then exited that match, and then reset the settings to where it was only like 10 minutes per round and 10 points per round. So if you score 10 points within the 10 minutes, that round would be over. I mean, 10 for 10. I mean, it makes sense. But 10 minutes is quite a long time for a round, because I think I've had gameplay for it and I scored with like all the way to 10, and I still had like 6 minutes left, so it only took me like 4 minutes. So it was pretty intense.
Mission success possible. Maintain control.
Team has got the satellite. Enemy dropped the satellite. And the thing about this gameplay is the announcer. The announcer is like so funny, because he says the same thing like over and over and over again. It's like, oh, the enemy has the satellite. Oh, the enemy dropped the satellite. Your team has the satellite. Oh, your team dropped the satellite. He says it so many times, like it gets funny. Like I think it's funny. You guys may not think it's funny, but I think it's hilarious. And then we will finally win that round.
Statistically, you should dominate the next
Yeah, final kill cam. Wrecked. The cool thing is I actually made that shot. I mean, it doesn't show it in the final kill cam, but I did make that shot. Alright, round two. 10 minutes. Let's hit this. Let's go, go, go. I've done that so many times. I've accidentally like tried to shoot, and I accidentally pick up the ball, or don't know that I pick up the ball, and I'll like throw it to the opposite team, and I'm like, oh shit, wait, I want that ball. I didn't know I picked it up until like, yeah. I use the MacTav 45 submachine gun because it actually wrecks, especially in this game mode. Because although unfortunately, like, I run out of ammo pretty fast, but it is pretty fun. It is a really cool weapon to use. I mean, my guns that I use in this game mode is the MacTav, the NV4, or the what's it called? The Karma, the little submachine gun, or the what's it called? Ooh, the Type 2, because it's an assault rifle, but it could be used as like a akimbo. You can take it apart and just kind of rush with it, like as if it was like AP pistols, automatic pistols, if you didn't know. But the MacTav is pretty cool. I like using this gun. I actually played with it before online because I had picked it up after somebody had died with it, and I was just like, ooh, a MacTav. I've never used that before. Let's pick it up. And I tried it, and it was pretty intense. I love the claw. The claw is pretty cool, but it does have its weaknesses. Like, it does bounce and ricochet bullets across walls and hits teams like crazy, but it runs out of ammo so fast, and it's the time limit. It seems like it disappears after you equip it, like, so fast, and it's crazy. But I usually use it when I'm in like combat with like a whole bunch of people. Like if there's like a whole team or maybe 4 people at the same time and I can't kill all of them with one gun like the MacTav, and I'll just use the claw and I'll just mow them down if I can. I mean, I'll try my best, but sometimes I fail, sometimes I get it. You never know with me. This gun is so cool. There's a few times that I actually got that. The little jump off the little stairway there. And I just threw it into the thing and I made it. I got that a few times. It's pretty cool because I avoided getting shot. I mean, I did die in the end, but I did get the point, and that's all that matters. I wasn't really going for kills. I was going for points. And points is all that matters in this game mode. It's like you can get 100 to 50. You can get 100 kills and 50 deaths, and you could still lose. It just depends on your team if they want to cooperate with you, and you have to cooperate with them. It's all like teamwork and all that. It's like if you want the ball and then rush towards it, but at least stay with your team and try to score. Sometimes I don't do that. I just take off with the ball if I feel like I can make it, but sometimes I do fail. But sometimes it works. Kind of never know with me. I just kind of do what I want to do, but it is a teamwork thing. But since it's bots, you can't really communicate with bots. I mean, yes, you can pass the ball to them, but they're just going to walk towards the thing as if it's nothing. Totally failed that. And this was weird. I did like some kind of air dance in the game. I almost died. I was like, oh shit. I probably shouldn't fall because I would have just died. I did this a few times in game modes. I just went into their spawn and just like completely sprayed a few of them and just to get my teammate a chance to get to the uplink station, the opponent's uplink station, so we can score a point or two. If you didn't know that if you take the ball directly into the uplink station, like the opponent's uplink station, it's 2 points. Like if you jump into it with the ball, it's 2 points, but if you just throw it into it, it's only 1 point. I mean, I like throwing it into it because it's kind of like basketball or some shit like that, or like, yeah. But it's pretty cool. We got the victory, 20-0. That was some really intense game. I mean, I had a lot of fun playing it, and I really hope you guys enjoy watching it.
Brilliant. Submitting mission data to headquarters.